forms plaque to protect the artery from damage. Right? Now,
Right.
that is not supposed to be constant, but if you constantly do eating the wrong things, then you're going to have coagulated blood, plaque forming, and then eventually what will happen is the arteries will start to narrow, and then of course that will affect the blood flow, and of course it could lead to a stroke or heart attack. Now, the other food too we don't look at is sugar and carbohydrates, refined and processed carbohydrates. We don't look at those foods. Sugar is actually worse than animal protein because it causes, not only does it clot the red blood cells and forms serious clots, but it also causes damage to the organs. And the byproduct of refined sugar causes the body to break down. It's like exposing a piece of metal to sea blast without any protection.
Right.
And wrinkles, aging, you age very quickly. You know, if you notice people who drink a lot of alcohol every week they drink in, understand? You will notice after a few years that person, you'll see somebody that same age, and that person will look very aged
Yeah.
as compared to the person who does not drink alcohol or they don't have a proper diet,
Yeah.
right? And that is as a result of what the sugar does in the bloodstream. But the carbohydrates also, the carbohydrates break down into sugar. You understand? And the body does not recognize sugar if it's from plant, refined, honey, agave. It doesn't matter. Sugar is sugar when it gets into the body.
Right.
And sugar has a very deteriorating, um, it deteriorates, let me say, it deteriorates the body, and it also causes circulation issues. So all of us who like to drink every day, you're drinking a big glass of Jamaican maga juice. I mean, I guilty of it. I love juice, but you have to control. If you give me a chance, I'll drink a whole bottle of juice in just one sitting because, you know.
Yeah.
But you have to realize that sugar is a key to poor circulation.
Okay.
Uh, Processed carbohydrates is an issue as well. It also creates problems in the bloodstream. And that's why we have treatments like ozone, well, first of all, we have the live blood analysis. So we pick up that, we see it in the blood, and we point it out to the patient and say, look what's going on with you. You're seeing all your cells clumped together. So you have um, erythrocyte aggregation, which is the wrong fats and oil, right? And then you have thrombocyte, which is the worst. From the time you see thrombocyte in somebody, we warn them about it's a possibility, right, that they could get a stroke. Now, the normal blood that we see is called rouleau, which is
Rulo.
look this rouleau, yeah, they look like all your red blood cells like stacked coins, big long, or one on top of the other, and that is from mental and physical stress. And let me explain both. You could be under a lot of stress, all right? Or you could be stressing the body out by doing certain things. You're not sleeping, um, you're eating the wrong foods, and of course, also poor digestion can also cause rouleau, right? So these are the three main things that we see in terms of circulation issues,
You,
all right?
yeah, I'm not
And we
worried now
pick it
because
up.
I three things that sound like three things that I could relate to.
Well, right. So it will bring it. A lot of people will be able to relate to it. Not only you, but these are the things that we see. Now, rouleau is a common thing when people under stress, constant stress, mental, physical, and also digestive. That is the most common we see. Erythrocyte is a little more wrong diet. In other words, they're inducing too much fats and oils, wrong oils, fats and oils. So that is another that will eventually lead to thrombocyte, which is clot. Thrombosis means clotting.
Right.
All right. So So when you say thrombocyte aggregation, it means, listen, you need to pay attention to your blood because you're going to the stage where you're going to get a clot, you're going to get a heart attack, and you're going to die if you don't do anything about it. And I've experienced that already
Yeah.
with particular patients. You tell them about it. I highlight it on the diet plan. I say, listen, you need to pay attention to that because that could lead to serious issues, you know?
Does
And you end up in,
does aspirin help to deal with some of that?
yes, it does. It does thin the blood. But listen to this. Aspirin also causes bleeding in the brain. It causes the little capillaries in the brain to bleed. It can also, and this is we're talking about baby aspirin, eh?
Right, baby
81
aspirin,
milligrams. Yeah, this is baby aspirin, but the doctors do recommend it. I'm not saying it will happen with everybody, but there are cases that it will affect certain people, bleeding in the brain, and also damage to the stomach. What is a safest alternative is black cumin oil or black seed oil.
Black seed
That
oil.
does not, yeah, black seed oil. The Muslims use that a lot. They know about it.
Right.
They yeah. You know, so that has thinning effects. Or you can use turmeric with a little black pepper, ginger and garlic as a tea, right? You drink that, and that helps to keep the blood nice and thin.
Okay.
And of course, avoiding the diet plan that we give you will help you to avoid these foods, you know. But if you're noticing, as I said, your legs turning dark, your toes turning dark, in the shower when you're bathing, look at your feet, look at your toes, look at your instep, look at your shin. And if you notice that one leg is starting to turn darker than the other, you need to pay attention to those little signs and warnings.
We talking about the whole leg, or we talking about spots?
It will start off with little areas, like you will see a couple toes, starting from the little toe or the big toe starting to turn darker. When you start up in the shower, you watch down, you'll start seeing the change of color. You will also experience little tingling in the toes. A lot of people do. You know, they say, well, doc, I'm on my foot whole day. Yes, but it doesn't matter, right? Because if you're walking and you're exercising, all right, the blood's supposed to be flowing. And that's one of the things that we advise people to do. Walk, exercise, varicose veins, spider veins, all these things are cause of poor circulation.
Okay.
You understand? So women say, well, doc, what I could do to look at my legs, I say, I get in this, walk, exercise. You understand? Go in the gym and go on a treadmill or do some light squats, you know, just to get the blood pumping. Do some calf raises.
You know, one of the things somebody was telling me, right? And I saw it in a few places, but I don't know. Maybe it's debatable because I can't understand it. Now I know that walking, even for diabetics, right? When your glucose level spikes,
Yes.
I remember a pharmacist told my father at the time, well, you know, go and take a walk. Just go and walk around the park, right?
Yes.
And your sugar level will go down. Because, well, obviously you're burning, while you're walking, you're burning calories, right? Or whatever.
Yes, and glucose, the glucose in the
somebody was
cells,
telling me,
the
you know,
sugar.
running burns calories, walking burns fat.
Well, both of them, but if some people, if their joints are not all that good, and then again, running on a hard concrete surface, you know, or it puts a lot of pressure on the knees.
On the knees, right, yeah.
So what I tell people is, don't walk in a wrong circle,
Okay.
and you're walking wrong, and you're talking, and you're not out of breath. Look for a little hill.
Incline.
So the blood, you have to pump to go up that hill.
Okay.
You gotta push yourself. And when you're pushing your legs to go up there, you're forcing the blood down in the extremities. This is why we use ozone or oxidative therapies.
Right.
Ozone has the ability to increase blood flow, and it also helps to separate the clotting. We've seen that. We have a machine called the Soaky bed. when you lie down in there on the bed, it improves overall circulation to the legs. The legs actually, after a while, start changing back to the normal color.
Okay.
You know, ozone does that. The diet combined with ozone, proper supplementation, and of course, that's why we use things like proarginine and cardio for life. It has high contents of L-arginine, L-citrulline, but of course, you can get L-citrulline from watermelon, but it's on the skin.
Okay.
If you're blending watermelon, blend it, wash the skin, wash the outside of it, and cut it up in pieces and blend the watermelon with the skin, because all the L-citrulline is in the skin. And that's amino acid that promotes circulation.
Just before we run out of time here, we got about 2 minutes. You just mentioned the skin, right? Just about 2 weeks ago, I was telling somebody, I said, I think we just throw away the wrong part of the fruit. I think we just eat the inside and throw away the outside, that in some cases have all the benefits.
Yeah.
The parts that is
we
correct. Throw away.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say, Stephan, is that these are things that we use in conjunction. We use the black seed oil, we use the cardio for life, the proarginine. They help to improve. Now, what proarginine does, it promotes something called nitric oxide.
Right.
And that's why we have so many men today. This is another topic. So many men today that have poor erection function. You cannot get an erection without nitric oxide. Okay. I used to have little strips, right? That you put on the saliva. Things like mouthwash. People using mouthwash. Man, you keep using mouthwash, and all of a sudden you realize what's going on downstairs.
Mouthwash?
You test mouthwash.
You make me go throw away my mouthwash,
No, brush it. Brush your teeth.
Now, I don't use mouthwash, so I don't use mouthwash, so.
No, but a lot of people do. A lot of men use mouthwash, and even women, because we need it. I mean, they don't need to get erection, but the point is, it affects the blood flow. Nitric oxide is absolutely necessary for the blood to flow freely through the you understand?
All right. So I'll tell you what, we're out of time, but for more information on circulation, or if you have circulation problems, people, you know what to do. You can contact Eden Heights on the numbers on the screen, 640-8985. That is 640-8985, or 613-7571. That is 613-7571. And, check them out. And, go see Dr. Navarro, Dr. Thompson. If you're in Tobago, of course, check them out there too. You could also WhatsApp 493-9196. So, Doc, thanks a lot for this morning. Thanks for your patience too. I know you're a doctor, so you're accustomed to patience. But thanks for the patience this morning and the little delay. And we'll chat again next week one day.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Nice one, Stephan. Nice one.
So that's Dr. Navarro on the inside. Eden Heights, I'm telling you, a lot of benefits to going to Eden Heights. That soaky bed that you just spoke about, marvelous. I had the opportunity to experience it. And the salt room, clear all your signers. Serious, I kid you not. We have the Children's Authority with us. We're going to take a break. When we come back, Javid Abdul is with us, and we're going to find out about Valentine's Day and Carnival and your children. Stay tuned.
Right now we want it. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Make my way through the jam. Is we only made this I can't wait for the jam in a session. Deeper connection, yeah, my medicine.
Stop waiting for the perfect time. It's now. At Health and Fitness Gyms, we don't just change bodies, we change lives.
Give me, brought me back to life. Give me, brought me back to life.
Every rep, every drop of sweat brings you closer to your strongest and healthiest self.
Give me, brought me back to life.
No excuses, no limits, just results.
What a right to talk.
Join us today and take control of your future. Health and Fitness Gyms, where transformation begins.
Music, mass, local cuisine, crafts. The John Cupid Carnival Village welcomes you to a buzzing hub of all things Carnival.
Celebration.
On Friday, February 7th from 6 p.m.
Celebration.
Experience a unique showcase of live talent, a diverse craft market, and mouth-watering taste. TNT as the Queen's Park Savannah erupts with an array of cultural treats. Enjoy the good vibes and rhythm as we present some of the best in steel pan, calypso, soca, chutney, tassa, traditional carnival characters, and more. Admission absolutely free to all.
So throw your hands up in the air.
Bring the entire family to the opening of the John Cupid Carnival Village. You don't want to miss it. This event is presented by the National Carnival Commission and supported by Caribbean Airlines, B-Mobile, BPTT, and Carib Brewery.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
New Charles chocolate with 0 sugar added. Charles guilt-free chocolate goodness.
All right, so we bringing back sexy in 2025 and again ready for that. Oh, you see this gone in 2025. Sexy coming back, people, and part of the sexy coming back movement is we headed to the Dial Fitness Club for workouts on our Friday. So you're going to be seeing me at the gym with our personal trainer every Friday leading up to Carnival Friday. We got any push-ups in? Yeah, man. Working the chest. 97, 98, 99, 100, and one for good measure. 101, 102, 103. I could go whole day, you know, to the trainers that they're going to give to me. I know I ready. We're going to get some curls in. You see the form? Shoulder press. Because we want to work the back too. We want good form on the back. Because part of the back is bringing sexy back at the Dial Fitness Club. We're going to get it in. You see that? Hulk Hogan thing. We're going to get it in. We're ready to go. Because the Dial Fitness Center, I know they're going to bring it. But we're ready for them. We coming.
Forget about bucket lists. We want to know what's on your best life list. Vacation, education, renovation, celebration. Live your best life with Island Finance. Visit a branch near you or islandfinancetrinidad.com and live your best life now.
You can depend on Island Finance. Subject to credit approval and documents verification.
Consult Vedic astrologer Tulasi Prasad, who offers profound insights into an individual's life path and astrology journey in Trinidad and Tobago. Master can guide you with astrology and horoscope readings, love spell casting, family disputes, marriage problems, health problems, job and business problems. Master also is experienced in effective black magic removal remedies, negative energy removal remedies, reuniting loved ones, and many more. To get Master's guidance, call us now.
At +1 868 3987547, located in Trinidad and Tobago.
Ready to. I feel like a stay right there. Look how the mass are wear. Everybody charge up. We going high up. Full of energy.
On this morning, and we got a guest with us from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago. So welcome back. We are 7 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock, but you know we go beyond 8, especially with the Carnival season. So we got Mr. Javed Abdul with us, and we're going to talk a little bit about certain statistics surrounding neglect of children around Valentine's Day and Carnival. All right, we know that, you know, I mean, people like to bring out the children to take in the mass and that kind of thing. And there is hundreds of thousands of people all over the place. You know, streets are crowded, things of that nature. So you want to keep an eye on your children and not, you know, neglect them or be irresponsible in this time. And we want to say good morning to Mr. Abdul. Thanks a lot, man, for coming this morning.
Good morning to you and your viewers.
Nice, man. So, as you get things started, I guess we'll start with Valentine's Day, which was, when I got the information on this, I was kind of shocked, because I said, Valentine's Day, who does study Valentine's Day? You know what I mean? Children neglect Valentine's Day. But some children might be the product of Valentine's Day. You know what I mean? You know, depending on let's go. But depending on how high your romance meter is. But Valentine's Day and these statistics that show neglect, right? And I understand child abuse is one of the reports that is...
Right. To get into this and how the neglect in specific became an issue is that throughout the years of the authority, we have been compiling statistics. And in compiling these statistics, out of all the various types of child abuse that you would find, neglect is always the highest.
Okay.
Neglect specifically of boy children, which are males, and around the teenage years to the younger teens. So like around 10 to 14,
right.
Male children neglect. You find that is the highest statistics of the types of abuse that we have recorded for Trinidad and Tobago.
Just to define neglect, from the smallest to the biggest forms of neglect. Because some people might be neglecting their children and they mightn't even know.
Neglect?
Because they look at it as something simple now, you know what I mean?
Of course, of course. Under the UNHCR rights of a child, neglect is where there are 63 basic rights of a child, and if you falter in any one of them, where it's a right to education, a right to adequate housing, a right to proper nutrition, a right to love, care, and attention, the right to having your voice heard, anytime you falter in any one of these rights of a child, which are basic human rights of a child, you are in breach of a neglect of a child. However, in local parlance, when we say neglect of a child, it goes on to include leaving a child unattended.
Right.
Also, not properly supervising a child, leaving one child to supervise other children.
Right.
Not taking a child to school, not providing adequate meals. All of that tantamounts to neglect of a child.
Okay. So, very broad scope there in terms of neglect. All right. Now, in terms of Valentine's Day, right? I understand that the authority is saying, look, it's a day that, you know, couples, you and your significant other, you know, you want to get your romance and your dance on. But, you know, they're asking that, you know, it could also be used as an occasion for familial love.
Right.
Right. Now, that's a hell of a thing, because I think, I don't know, boy, like we're living in a time where, I don't know, we're hearing all kind of things about the family home and the structure in the home and parents not guiding their children properly and they don't have time for their children and certain, you know, issues that take place within the household that may lead towards things like that. But Valentine's Day being used as an occasion for familial love, man.
Correct.
So what are we talking about here?
So separate and apart from the dance and the romance, for children specifically, we are asking that parents use this opportunity and this day and this season of the Valentine's season as building a good relationship with a child, because it's very important why children, there's special emphasis paid on protecting children because they are young, their minds are still malleable, they are not fully developed. They will learn by the things that they see around them, and we know that the family, the parents, the immediate relatives and caregivers are the first line in socializing a child, okay? So a child will learn and go out there into the school, into society, down the road, by the shop, in the church, and behave in ways that they see the parents or the caregivers behaving at home.
Yeah.
So that is why we would like to use this Valentine's time to show that apart from the adults type and Valentine's, for children, show this love to your child, show compassion. Let your child see you treating the others in your home with some sort of love and care and attention, and this is how they will in turn internalize what they see and replay it elsewhere.
Right.
So instead of going to school and being disruptive or being disrespectful, or taking things that don't belong to them, or making fun of other children, they may not be so inclined to carry out such behaviors, because in the home, they're seeing love, they're seeing the parents being nice to one another, they're seeing sharing, they're seeing giving.
Yeah.
All right, so that is what we want to try to cultivate. And for a lot of the homes where hard luck love and hard and tough love, it might be the norm, we just want to say, start one little step at a time. We could use this Valentine's Day as the first day to try something. I know it might be totally new for some families, but you start. It's a start, and it's something that you try to work on, you put in place, you be mindful of it, because you need to understand that the way you behave and the way your children see you behaving is how they will go out and portray themselves, and how they will behave. That's how they learn.
Yeah.
And you can't expect the other institutions in society, such as the school, the hospital, the children's authority, the school social services, the police, to help train your child or to intervene when they are already entrenched in a certain type of negative behavior. So, you know, we can do our part at the home in this small little way, and it will have a big impact on society.
Yeah. I think that's something that lacking across the board in a lot of little areas, and it's not just the, let me tell you, it's not just the lower end of the economic ladder, you know. The higher end too. It doesn't matter what walk of life you come from, you know. There is some form of neglect taken, you know, I mean, in certain households.
Of course.
Maybe it's, I mean, do you think people just not prepared in terms of, or ready to be a parent, and it just comes in the wrong timing?
That could be part of it, but also I think there are a lot of parents or caregivers that are refusing to accept help. There are lots of services out there, social services through the Children's Authority, National Family Services, school social services. We have Childline, we have the suicide hotline. There are many, many avenues for assistance, support, guidance. But I don't know, some parents feel this is how they grow up, nothing happens to them.
So, yeah.
So don't tell me how to do something differently now. Licks work in my time, and don't tell me why it's counterproductive at this stage in 2025.
Right.
So it's a little bit difficult to get through to some of these parents and caregivers because they're already set.
Yeah.
Because they would have learned from growing up from their family how to portray themselves, how to behave, how to act, what will work, what will not work for them, and they will broad brush it now.
Right. I mean, on the part of licks, right? Yeah, that access, you know what I mean? No, there is a different approach or there are different approaches that people could take to parenting a child, right?
Of course.
Or disciplining a child.
Right.
Some people might take a device from them, ban them from that. Some people might ban them from going out, so you can't go to the friends. And some people might opt to discipline the child by, giving them a few,
Right.
Right. Now, like in my era, I grew up in an era where it's a Gaelic school, right? And I just said the same thing. Well, I Gaelic when I was going to school. I look not after me, look, I good, I ain't dead. I'm still here. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing with it is, it didn't stop you from misbehaving, It just made you aware that there was a consequence to your action.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So I think it's not necessarily one approach being better than the other. It's what I think it is that the child has to understand that, listen, these are the rules here, right? These are the morals, these are the principles. Once you teach your child the right thing, and when you cross the boundary, there are consequences. In whichever form that consequence comes. I think what happened today is that children they don't fear the consequences. There's a lack of fear for consequences. And that is why we see some, things happening how it happens. But once again, that goes back to the home, like you're saying, and the type of attention and the care that the parent gives to the child and guidance. So, and then, teachers could only do, I guess, so much.
Right.
But does this Valentine's Day, because children are going to be in school, so does this apply to teachers as well, while the children are under the care for that period of time at school?
When you're speaking of corporal punishment, and I know that that's a sore point with you. Legally, in Trinidad and Tobago, the only persons who can administer corporal punishment to a child are the biological parents or legal guardians. If you have legal documentations to have this child in your care, those are the only two people that can legally administer corporal punishment. However, when we say corporal punishment, it's not to leave marks on a child. You're not going to use a piece of cable, wire, some type of belt with spikes.
And that's where it goes over into abuse.
Into abuse. Yeah, and it's very easy to move into abuse. And I will agree with you on one point, is that in 2025, the children are real hardened. they don't know. And I agree with you that some of the consequences don't work. That is why I'm saying there's a lot of support out there for parents and guardians and children who have, parents who have children in their care. That you can learn other ways other than corporal punishment that will work to discipline, not punish, not to hurt, not to abuse your child.
Punish and discipline is two different things.
Because then it becomes counterproductive at that point. You thinking you hurting your child to get the child to do what you want the child to do, but by inflicting the maximum amount of pain. However, research has shown that that child will grow up to resent you, to resent society, to not have any fear for the authorities. So when he grows up to be an adult, a young adult, or an early adult, or a late teenager, he has no regard for the law, he has no regard for the court system. At that point, there's no punishment.
And he may want to inflict pain on others in order to get some sort of retribution for what he
That could be part of it, because as I'm saying, with growing up, you learn by what you see in your early days. What happens in under 10. It's so important and it's so impactful for the rest of your life. That will guide the rest of your child's life, how you bring them up.
But I just wanted to find out as well, in the context of the Valentine's Day and the familial love, right? No, but the point I was coming to with the school thing and the corporal punishment is that children are going to be in school on Valentine's Day. It's in the holiday, they got school. So in terms of the familial love, the teacher is the second parent for most students. I mean, after your parents, is your teacher is spending most amount of time.
Correct, yeah.
So, what about the approach on that day to teaching, the way that, the way that just in general that
Yes.
teachers deal with their students?
Well, I
There's
know
an extent to that.
generally teachers are trained not only in the academic side of things, but now they are training teachers in the social side of things.
Okay.
So teachers are also trained, some of them, to notice in the classroom if there might be some type of abuse, if the child would have changed, the mood would have changed, or something along that line. So I know most teachers are aware of how to speak to children, how to treat with children with certain traumas, to detect certain basic form of trauma, to detect if something isn't right. And as you said, other than the primary caregivers, the teachers would spend the second most amount of time with the children.
Yeah.
So they would know the children as their own. They will know if something isn't right. They will, and you must report it. There's mandatory reporting in Trinidad. And I know most teachers that did it very nice to children. Some teachers, they even notice if a child is lacking in some way and they would try to make up at school. But again, as you say, that is only a couple hours for the day. There's only so much you can do, and then you're back into whatever situation at home that year. But most teachers, I know, separating apart from Valentine's Day, they work very well with children. They are trained. And on that special day, you just show them a little extra love.
A little extra love and care.
But I know on most days, most teachers do show a lot of love to their children.
I could name some teachers that really, I mean, you gotta give it to them. You know what I mean? I mean, when I was going to school, I had teachers I could go to and I was comfortable with. You know what I mean? Have a conversation and they'll talk to you like if it's one of the boys on the block. You know what I mean? And they're chatting with you and they're rapping and they could relate, you know what I mean?
And that's the second thing, Stephan. You have to know your child too.
Yeah.
So you have to know if physical corporal punishment will work, if verbal corporal punishment will work. You will know your child, you will know the mix, you will know when to turn it up, when to turn it down, when to let things slide, when to make things a big deal. You will know your child.
Yeah.
Each child is different. I cannot say one thing that will work and do this and that will solve the problem. And it's always a constant work in progress.
Yeah. So just before we run out of time here, just Carnival. I wanna touch on Carnival because I understand that this has been a time where parents and caregivers have failed to prioritize in terms of children being left at home, children left at hospitals, children deemed beyond control, and sometimes they're given over to the care of the authority. Also, parents are engaging in carnival activities, it being the huge cultural event that it is. Now, what are the do's and don'ts, what is the authority advising for parents in this period of time? Because we know we having younger people make children these days, and young people still want to hit the fets and go here and here and Carnival Monday and Tuesday and everything. But if you do have a child, what does the authority advise?
Time and time again, we always remind parents, make sure your child is properly supervised. Properly supervised means you're taking them by a reputable babysitter, leaving them by some responsible other adult or relative. It can't be just my friend, the neighbor. It has to be somebody you have a relationship with that you know for sure will take very good care of your child and is responsible. I know we have a very, very strong culture in Trinidad where you leave one child, which is an older child usually, to care for the younger child. We have to remember children are still developing, they're still growing, their minds cannot think like an adult, they cannot adapt like an adult, they don't have the experience to deal with certain situations like an adult. So if an emergency is to happen, you are not sure how this child is going to react.
Yeah.
The best chance for survival, if something is to happen, is if an adult is around and they can take action.
Yeah.
A responsible adult. Again, make sure that your child is adequately supervised. Nothing is wrong with going to the party, the fete, living your life, having your freedom. You doing you as a parent. However, you need to ensure that the children are well taken care of first before you go. Apart from the supervision, make sure that you know where your child will be. Make sure that you have a conversation with your child I'm leaving you with Uncle Stephan for the night. I am going so and so. This is the time that you're going to expect me back. I may or may not pick you up when I am coming back in the morning to take you back home. I may wait until you get up in the morning at 8, 9 o'clock and come for you. But this is the person I'm leaving you in charge of. This is my telephone number. I am still accessible if there's an emergency. Uncle Stephan, this is how you can reach me still if there's an emergency. It's not to say I'm dropping the child and don't even call me for anything.
Yeah.
I am still the parent. If something happens to that child, the police or the authorities will still come to me to conduct an investigation of why that would have occurred. I am still ultimately responsible for that human being.
For the child,
because after the party, after the lime, after the 2025 Carnival, that child is still my child.
Correct.
And we still have to go back to normal operation.
Correct.
So you need to also think about the safety of this child too. And again, I remember coming on the same program last year to air the sentiment. You wouldn't like anything to happen to your child. That's the worst feeling in the world for a parent I could just imagine.
Yeah.
And it's not something that any parent will want to go through, knowing fully well that it could have been prevented.
And there are people out there that practice leaving children to see about children. And one of the things they forget is that in a time of an emergency, even you as a big person, as an adult, does panic and don't know what to do. So far less for a child. You understand? So if something serious was to occur, you cannot expect a child to know what to do when you yourself will take time to figure it out as an adult. You understand? And I think sometimes we just forget that, that a child is in a developing stage, depending on their age. I mean, a child is a child, whether they're 6 years old or 16 years old.
Correct.
They're still developing, you know what I mean? They haven't turned an adult yet. But you as an adult, you just make bad decisions. You understand what I'm saying? But you're expecting your children not to make any. I mean, I just try to understand, like, this is why I don't have no children, It must be for a reason, boy. But I'm telling you, I'm telling you. I don't have any. I have many adopted children, right? I have many nieces and nephews and things like that. But what I'm saying is, I've never understood the logic that a big person, a big hardback person will take, right? That's supposed to be an adult that forgets that a child cannot make certain decisions. You understand what I'm saying? And I think I said something the other day, there was a little while back, and I said, it had something to do with disciplining children. It had something to do with discipline. Oh, I said, look how funny life is when we're looking at transparency and accountability, right? We will support, right? Whether it comes from leadership positions, whether it's government, police, wherever, right? We will support their shortcomings, depending on our confirmation bias, right? Right? And we will say, oh gosh, well, I could understand. I said, yeah, they could make that kind of mistake and this, that, and the other. But you will beat the hell out of a child for making a mistake. A child, But you have big people out here who's supposed to have degrees and they're educated and they're holding down CEO position and this, that. And when they err, you will think about 1,000 excuses why nobody should take action against them. You understand what I'm saying? But a child can make a simple error in being a child. And the type of discipline and accountability that you want to hold that child to, you would it have some adults out there in certain...
Further and separate apart.
Yeah.
Where a child may need specific support in developing and learning to do certain things. There are adults that require that same support too.
Correct, yeah.
We're laughing about it, but that's the truth.
But
that's the reality.
It's the truth.
And that's what I'm saying. Some adults, they refuse to take the assistance, the help, and the support because they feel they know it already.
Yeah.
And don't tell me how to come and do something different now.
Exactly.
But that's the reality. That's what the world we live in, and we have to learn to manage it and navigate it.
The fact of the matter is, Javid, people got to admit that, look, we don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. right?
Correct.
And at certain points in your life, you need help. Everybody does hit a point in their life. I don't care who you are, what status you have in life. It has some point in your life that you need help. And nothing is wrong with asking for help.
Correct.
Or nothing is wrong with seeking advice.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying? And talking about that as we wrap up, is there a number that people should know about?
We have a hotline.
Yeah.
You could call 996. It's 24 hours, 7 days a week. Christmas, Carnival, Monday and Tuesday, Valentine's whole day and whole night.
Right.
You call this number, there will be somebody who will answer and provide you the necessary assistance or guidance as required.
Yeah.
If it's an imminent danger situation, feel free to call the ambulance, 811, or the police, 999.
All right, and your hotline number is what again?
996, Children's Authority, 24
996.
hours a day.
Important numbers to know, eh? You know what I mean? You know, some people don't know the ambulance number.
Yeah.
It's only when my father somebody was saying, oh God, what's the number for the ambulance? And it's luckily, you know, when you're taking care of children, you're taking care of elderly people, there are certain numbers that you had to know. Ambulance is one of them, police, fire. And in terms of children, the Children's Authority.
Correct.
You understand? Yeah, there are certain numbers you have to know. Put it in your phone, save it, because you never know when you're going to need that number in time of an emergency. All right? So, anything to add in closing?
The adults couldn't remember the ambulance number. You expect a child
to remember it, that's right. The same thing, you understand?
Yeah.
So, hey, Javed, thanks a lot.
Thank you for having
thanks
us.
for coming in again.
Yes.
Always a pleasure. And I tell you what, people, we're going to take a break. It's going to be a long one. But we will be back to deal with these birthdays and wrap things up after this. Stay tuned. We go into the break.
Right now we want it. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Make my way through the bang. Is we only made the same. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Deeper connection, yeah. My medicine.
Ready to unlock your potential? Welcome to Open Minds Education from preschool to high school. We bring expert tutoring right to your home 100%, with a stunning 450% growth in enrollment. We're transforming education with real results. At Open Minds, it's more than grades, we're building future leaders with academic and life skills. Don't wait. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or register now at www.openminds.education.com.
Attention everyone. The Office of the Prime Minister Communications has launched a brand new WhatsApp channel designed to keep you informed and connected like never before. Get real-time updates, breaking news, and important information directly from the source. With our WhatsApp channel, you'll always know what's happening when it's happening. Joining is easy. Use your phone camera, scan this QR code, tap follow, and that's it. You're in. Be sure to tap the notification bell to never miss an update. Stay informed, stay empowered. Join the conversation with the Office of the Prime Minister Communications WhatsApp channel today.
Have you thought about where you're going for lunch today? Well, Tante's Creole Food serves the best in local dishes at a great price. They're located at Alta's Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. They offer the best in Creole, Chinese, and curry dishes. Don't miss their after-work special and soup Saturdays. It's cow heel, oxtail, pigtail, and chicken foot soup. And also, fish broth is on the menu. Give them a call or WhatsApp 734-3398 or simply visit them at the All-Star Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. Safe and secure parking is also available. Tante's Creole Food, the best in town. Check them out today.
Do you want to win a new car for Easter? Here's your chance with Presentation Call at San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle. New draw date is Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025. Take a chance and win one of 3 MG motor cars courtesy Massey Motors at only $100. Presentation Call at San Fernando's 3-car raffle. New draw date is Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025. All tickets already sold remain valid, and additional tickets available from Presentation Call at San Fernando. Pupils, past pupils, teachers, parents. 519C3 Mall, Valini Drugs, Sion's Royal Road. All Extra Foods, Ateliers by the Park. All Kenny Sports Stores, WAC Radio, Jumbo Foods Barataria, Simon's Musical, Board Street, Crosby St. James, and Mart's Liquor Palace, Diggle Mountain Main Road.
All proceeds go towards continuing school projects.
Don't be lucky and coward. Take a chance and win one of 3 brand new MG motor cars at Presentation Call at San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh Ji. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santosh Ji, 384-3844. That's 384-3844.
Every year, there is an event that captivates the spirit and vibes of Carnival. Ladies, come out and support your favorite Caribbean queen of soca.
I go drink water and mind my business.
Featuring Patrice Robert, Nessa Preppy, Harry Lyon, Nyla Blackman, Allison Hines, and Nadia Betson.
I am the whole thinking market.
2 nights of sensual, sweet soca music. All happening Tuesday 18th at Napa and Wednesday 19th at Sapa. Serenading the queens is Mikel Tasia and Young Brother.
She said, take it easy, I will do the work. You don't have to.
This will be a sold-out event, so get your tickets now. Tickets are $300 and $250. Tickets bought by this Saturday, February 8th, cost $50 less. For more info, call 491-1802. Queen of Soca.
When the Carnival pace pick up, Royal Castle is the most tasty and convenient stop.
Welcome to Royal Castle's drive-thru.
Whether we heading to the beach with chicken buckets and sides, having a house line with all the combos and sandwiches, or we stop by the castle to eat before the fete. Royal Castle local flavor is always part of the Carnival.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
I feel a good feel right there. Look how the mass are wear. Everybody charge up. We going high up. Full of energy.
Again. Ole over run the mega. Ole over run the mega to course.
Is we only made the same. I can't wait for the jam to jam in a session. Deeper connection, yeah. My medicine.
Looking for unbeatable prices on building material? Well, look no further than Anna Low Price, where saving meets quality. Get half and half gravel for $2,800, 5 bags of cement free, and a pizza. Get red plaster instant for only $1,800 with a free pizza. Don't miss out on our BRC and cement special, Premium Plus, $63 per bag and $22.05 per pallet. Don't miss out on our incredible block. At Anna Bryce Hardware, we have got everything you need to build your dreams for less. So visit us today and save big.
Stop waiting for the perfect time. It's now. At Health and Fitness Gyms, we don't just change bodies, we change lives.
Give me, brought me back to life. Give me, brought me back to life.
Every rep, every drop of sweat brings you closer to your strongest and healthiest self.
Give me, brought me back to life.
No excuses, no limits, just results.
Yeah, I woke alive and no change in my mind, no it had to be God. Yeah, you let your boy and I'm having a hard time. Cause I gotta speak it, no covering.
Join us today and take control of your future. Health and Fitness Gyms, where transformation begins.
Welcome to South Point Hotel Barbados, your gateway to a luxury oasis of tranquility, comfort, and impeccable service. Nestled along the popular south coast of Barbados, South Point Hotel is a true haven for those seeking relaxation, rejuvenation, and unforgettable experiences. From the moment you arrive, you'll be enveloped by an ambiance of serenity that effortlessly blends with the stunning flora and fauna surrounding you. The accommodations are spacious, elegant, and thoughtfully designed to ensure maximum comfort. Each room offers a perfect retreat where you can unwind, rejuvenate, and be pampered with the exceptional service of attentive staff. Indulge in the extraordinary at Driftwood, the in-house restaurant, where culinary excellence meets coastal charm. Driftwood's menu is a celebration of fresh, local ingredients, expertly crafted to create a dining experience that will take your palate on a delightful gastronomic journey the Bajan way. Whether you're here to relax by the pool, enjoy a delicious meal, or explore the enchanting beaches nearby, every moment at South Point Hotel is crafted to exceed your expectations. Book your stay today and immerse yourself in the luxury oasis that South Point Hotel offers. Discover a destination where every detail is thoughtfully curated for your enjoyment. South Point Hotel Barbados, creating memories that last a lifetime. For reservations, email them at reservations@southpointhotelbarbados.com or call 1246-424-7744 or check out the website www.southpointbarbados.com.
New Charles chocolate with 0 sugar added. Charles guilt-free chocolate goodness.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Air Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
All right.
I feel a good feel right there. Look how the mass are wear. Everybody charge up. We going high up. Full of energy.
We're back. We got to wrap things up today. We got the birthdays to get to. And from tomorrow, we're going to make some adjustments. All right? I know we have some long breaks. We'll make some adjustments to the breaks. All right, so we can accommodate my people, my callers. You know? Splash and Splatter. Let me just plug that for Harriet there. Sombrano's Learning Academy. February 15, that's this Saturday. They got the Splash and Splatter. All right, it's paint and water. It's a paint and water fest. And the time is 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Children are $250, all inclusive. That's an all-inclusive package for the children. That's a terrific price. The parents, just $100. Go out and support. It's Sombrano's Learning Academy. All right? And this is for ages 2 to 12. 2 to 12. So, hard luck, Chris. New boy, you might pass. You might get in. If they're working on height, you're getting for sure. Yeah, the director's short like the table here. You know. Hey. Oh God, only wicked, you know. Chris is a wicked fella to say that, boy. I'm telling you, Chris is a wicked fella, boy. Yeah, wicked fella. I must mention, I have to say this. There's been a lot of, and this is to all the Caribbean news outlets that have reported on it. I did a video on Beanie Man. I dropped a verse on Beanie Man. It went viral. I had to clear this up because Nicki Minaj apparently reposted the video. Because probably she'd like the verse. So maybe, you never know, I might get a feature. If Killer can get a feature, I might get one. Anyway, I dropped this verse on Beanie Man last week with the doubles comment. It went viral. Nicki Minaj reposted the video. Now, in the video that I did, I just put a little caption. And the caption was, Beanie Man, hold this one. The news outlets throughout the Caribbean, a few of them well, reported on it and said that Nicki Minaj has taken up the issue with Beanie Man doubles comment and posted my video with a caption, Beanie Man hold this one, and they're saying that she put the caption. Nicki Minaj did not put up that caption. I just want to make that very, very clear for all the social media news outlets that have reported it that way. That is the caption that I put, Beanie Man hold this one. Nicki Minaj did not put that caption. Because what happened when the media houses started to report it as Nicki Minaj put in the caption, she took down the post. She deleted the post because it was reported wrongly, incorrectly. So I could understand why she took it down. But thanks for reposting it anyway, Nikki. All right? And yeah. So I just wanted to clear that up and clear the air on that. Right? Because that's how they're reporting it, eh? Nicki Minaj has taken the issue with Beanie Man and did that. She reposted this video with the caption. And she captioned it. No, she didn't put any caption. I put any caption. All right? How much views that video reached, boy? I'll tell you now. I'll tell you now. $238,000. We had almost 250,000 views on TikTok. So yeah, I wanted to clear that up. And I am not an artist. I do not freestyle. That was a one-time only gig. All right? So I'm one of the promoters calling me to run up on the stage. Right. Inclusive of that, Vibes Cartel. All I saw Vibes Cartel was on Drink Champs. And they asked him about doubles. Yeah, Cartel, they say, Nori asked him, Nori says, so you ever had doubles? Yeah, Cartel, doubles? I love doubles. He said, no, I love, they started to laugh. He said, I love doubles. He said, listen, he said, no, this is a serious thing. Doubles is to Trinidad what jerk chicken is to Jamaica. Right? And that's how we explain it. Then they ask him, they say, well, what kind of doubles you like? He said the one the other guy don't like. Hey, cartel boy. You can't get a cartel, you know. I lied. Well, I see the one Caribbean thing cancelled. Yeah, you know when I know something, you know when I know that's going to happen? When they still had early bird tickets for sale. No, but no, on a serious note, when I went up and I was looking at it, right? And I was looking at, I said, but wait now. Weekend gone here. Today's Monday, right? So I think it was Friday. I went to peep now. I was scrolling through the different events. And I saw that they still had early bird tickets for sale. And I say, if they still have early bird tickets for sale, ticket in selling. No, but it was a Carnival concert. But you see, somebody got hold of the information and reported the concert wrong. It was never a Vibes Cartel concert. It was part of a deal, as I understand, and I stand to be corrected, where Cartel would do like a little 15 minutes, just run on the stage for a little 15, 20 minutes, bust some tune and bust out. But the headliners were all soca. And I think it was part of a deal for Cartel to come to Trinidad to have a concert. But part of the deal, I think, was for him to make a guest appearance at this concert. And it was just a little feature. It wasn't a Vibes Cartel concert. But somebody, whoever it is on the team, maybe part of the team or wherever, they put the wrong information out there and it hurt them. Trinidad play with the Carnival. You can't sell we. Sorry, Cartel could come here and sell off any other time of the year. But not during Carnival on a Carnival Friday. Oops, no. That's not happening. Trinidadian people, Carnival, that be thing. And here we just hear the little dancehall and Trinidad and all them little things in the Carnival now, and you know. But I just saying, Carnival is Trinidadian thing, Trinbagonian thing. Let me say Trinbagonian, sorry Tobago, I apologize. But you had to promote, when you're dealing with something like that, and you're going for something on a Carnival Friday. Carnival Friday used to be Fantastic Friday, that's Soca Monarch Friday. So if you're going to throw something on that night, make sure you're very clear about what you're doing. You understand? Because you are taking a day on the Carnival weekend where a monster show used to take place. A respected show, a highly anticipated show, a competitive show, the biggest show for Carnival. So if you're going to replace that with anything, make sure that your communication correct. Because when you get it wrong, these are the things that happen, right? Talking about that, I want to remind you guys about the synergy stage. The synergy stage. Look out for it Monday and Tuesday, Carnival Monday and Tuesday. If you want your branding, if you want advertising on the synergy stage on Arapita Avenue, and let me tell you something, your branding and your advertising is up for the whole year. We don't even take it down. So you get 1 year advertising for the cost of 2 days. You understand? Imagine that. You're getting 365 days of advertising for the cost of 2 days. So if you're not on that yet, by calling 3102666, if you ain't work that mathematics yet, right? If you ain't work your arithmetic yet and you see the value yet, something wrong with you mentally, right? It's a perfect opportunity. All bands come down Arapita Avenue and they cross that stage, right? That is where you want your branding. That is where you want your product, right? For the world to see, because we stream globally. And you know Carnival big. Everybody does eyes has beyond Trinidad for Carnival. So this is your opportunity, the synergy stage. What's that? Synergy stage. Carry it. I like Patrice Roberts, boy. Patrice Roberts song, boy. Great Escape. Marshall impressed me with party down in Mega. But it's Marshall. When he there live, he go and mash up the place. And I'm telling you, when he tell people put away the phone, it was like a fat long time. That is my kind of thing. Yeah, because everybody had their phone, so when he run out, the whole crowd, everybody was so. Oh God, put it away. Put it away. He said, we come here to enjoy yourself. You can't enjoy yourself with your phone in your hand. Put it away. Take up a rag. Yeah. That's how you have to do it. I'm glad he said it. I fed up see people in fat boy with phone boy. And all them girl and them so watch them now. 1 million selfie for the night. Oh God, I want a picture, go take of yourself, boy. Jeez. How many memories you want? Yeah. So I tell you what, inclusive of that run, Stephan run, I'm sorry to the people. Listen, all of that's wholesome, I'm sure in admit today. I will get back to acknowledging all of you tomorrow, but we just pressed for time today. We had a little glitch earlier on, throw us back a little bit, that kind of thing. But run, Stephan run, go to trinbagoevents.com, get your registration on. I am looking to get t-shirts sponsored. There is one place, there is a business place. Let me acknowledge them at least. Let me acknowledge them. All right, the rest of all don't ignore us, eh? I just want to acknowledge them. Habib's Fashion, 69 Charlotte Street, Port of Spain. Habib's Fashion. They will be sponsoring us. They said maybe 150, probably about 150, maybe a little more in terms of jerseys. They had to check the stock. But we have that coming in sponsorship. We need more jerseys sponsored. Your logo will go on that jersey. Whatever jerseys you sponsor, if you sponsor 50 jerseys, your logo going on the 50 jerseys. You're getting your branding, everything on the day, right? You could come and do your, what you call it, your promotional products and that kind of thing. Any promotion for your products, come and do it on that day too, right? With your little samples and that kind of thing. But if you sponsor some t-shirts, because I had to get the jersey sponsored, I know I'm telling all you. I wasn't going to do jerseys because I'm doing breakfast. Right? I want people to understand where I'm coming from with the cost factor behind this. I'm giving this is the most I ever give. I'm giving to 2 charities, the Autism Society of Trinidad and Tobago and a children's home in Couva. I'm doing this for children this year. I want to come out and support this. You know about 1,000 people out there that Sunday morning for this to be successful. I kid you not. We're doing breakfast Now we gotta give t-shirts, customized medals, customized bibs with electronic timing. That comes at a cost too. Right? I just get the quotation for 500. Let me say we have 500 competitive people that want to be timed. I just get the quote for that. My eyes nearly pop out my head. So I'm telling all you, I need to get certain things sponsored. I am appealing to the business people to come out and support this run. This is the biggest 5K event in Trinidad and Tobago. Prize money that nobody else offers for a 5K. It starts at $5,000 and we go straight down to 10th place. Who does pay for 10th place? I don't know. And that is male and female. I want to thank Digimaniacs. They're doing over a flyer for me. I'm supposed to get it today in my email. So you'll get a new flyer courtesy Digimaniacs. And they have decided to sponsor both the male and female. All right? I had to talk to the man today. He said, you feel bad? No, I don't feel bad. I'm glad. Even if you sponsor the male alone, I'm glad. You not to worry yourself, man. Right? I do operate like that. I appreciative, I appreciate. You understand? So all you know how we just do this thing. We do this thing. I go out. I get all who are to get on board. And make it happen. Right? I just make it happen like a loan from Republic. So I'm making it happen. Right? And somehow or the other, it will happen. And the runners will enjoy a terrific purse. We're looking for people to come out and run competitively. We're looking for you to come out and have some fun too. You don't have to compete. You do not have to compete. Just come out. And let them see a sea of people going through Serpentine Road, through St. Clair, through Serpentine Road, round the Savannah back to QRC for the cause of autism. We had the Children's Authority on just a little while ago. You understand? This is for children. Right? All you come out, support, get registered early. And by the way, seeing that we had to get these t-shirts sponsored, the earlier you register, the better. If you register early, your jersey guaranteed. Right? I'm working by how much t-shirt. If you come late, we can't guarantee a t-shirt. But if you register early, yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Definitely. So register early. Don't wait for Carnival to done. Alright? The earlier the better. I have a lot to see about that. I'll send the design for the medals and all kind of thing to China. Yeah. Lord Father. The people that is fuss about these things, they really have no idea the expense, Anyway, and then they just complain, oh, each one take for $200, everybody else run us be $150. Well, everybody else is offering $5,000 or $35,000 in prize money. So give me a break and zip it. And the only reason why you're complaining is because you don't win nothing. It's only losers that complain. You understand? From the time you're complaining like that, that means you're not out, you don't care about the cause. All you care about is your participation medal and whatever else that offer. Because you know you can't compete. You understand? So you want a medal for running 13th. or 70th. Where people get medals for running 70th down the field? Somebody can explain me. I can't understand it. The banks and the credit unions and all of them spoil people. Anyhow, let me get to the birthdays. But I'm not giving mood this year. Right? Birthdays. I see we have a few. Right. Somebody sent us an email here. They wanted to know how to go about sponsoring a prize of $1,000. I sent you the information via email. All right? Okay. Start business now. So, happy birthday to my great-grand, wishing her a wonderful 2 years from her grandmother, Patsy. And, okay, so Patsy's great-grand, happy birthday to you. We didn't get your name. All right? But I like how the outfit blend in with the seat. Yeah. Is that part of the outfit? No, that's a seat, right. But she looked like she playing mass. She looked like she have on she costume with her backpack. Yeah. That is a Trini child. Easy Patsy. Nice. Also, I gotta say happy birthday going out to Josiah, coming down from the entire crew. That is not Josiah. This email didn't come with any picture, but Josiah, happy birthday to you, my brother. Josiah is a QRC man. He's married to my cousin, Anya, right? And they have a son, Josiah, who, well, I just more be in my room and Josiah come from school. He just chill out in the gallery or the living room. But yeah, he just wait home by me for them to pick him up. Because he go in Fatima. So Jabba, no wait, hold on. Why you saying, boy? Happy birthday to Josiah. Not Jabari. I just see the St. Rose now. Josiah, happy birthday to you, my boy. All right, I'll see you later. All right, Uncle Stephan might have a little something blue for you. No scene. Yeah. Happy 70th birthday greetings to Garfield Munu, coming from his loving wife, Kathleen Munu, and his children, his 3 children, Melanie, Joseph, and Alan. Hope you have many, many more to come. We're going again. Just wanted to send out 71st birthday greetings to our husband, father, friend, and so much more, Rajendra Haricharan. From wife, Syra, children, Sean, Shanae, Keisha, and Stefan. We love you much. Enjoy your day. Right, we're going again. Would like to send birthday greetings to Shirley Rose Bagan from her loving husband, Indar, and children, Nesha and Kenny. Yeah. And there's the next one. Is a few. Also, happy birthday going out to Miss Sylvia. Miss Sylvia, celebrating her birthday today. I think she's 91 today, if I'm not mistaken. Miss Sylvia, happy birthday to you, darling. And I know you went through a little tough time the other day. Don't ignore us. Everything will be okay. All right? I love you bad. And at 90, she was in the Breaking Dawn Christmas party. She don't miss nothing, you know. Oh, God, she like party. And she's been around every year, too. Also, oh, God, there's the picture they sent by. All right, this back in the day, people were not here. All right, there's me and my sister. Sonia passed away in a car accident today in 2006. But this is Sonia, myself, and my 2 nephews, Dimitri and Gianni, when they were very, very young. And they have grown up to be some very respectable young men, very intelligent, brighter than me, I can tell you that. And this was us here in Barataria. At the time we were renting here, we were living with my father and my stepmother. And yeah, man. Yeah, that is good memories there, man. Sonia, one of the bravest people I ever come across in my life, boy. I ain't lying. Sonia was brave, boy. I joke. But yeah, I miss her. Sis, I miss your girl. Rest in peace. And she was buried on Valentine's Day, which is Friday. So every Valentine's Day, it kind of, you know, is it? All right. Would like to get a birthday request for my dad. It is his birthday on Monday, the 10th of February. He watches Breaking Dawn every single morning, even the reruns. His name is RX. He's turning 62. And the request is coming from his wife, Tara, his children, Crystal, Nigel, Ronald, Vishnu, Carol, and Diane. Yeah. And his grandson, Alex. All right, man. RX, easy, man. 4 more. Good afternoon. I'm kindly requesting a birthday shout-out for tomorrow morning. Oh, no, Wednesday the 5th. That's last week. But it's sent it on the 8th. Okay, so belated birthday greetings going out to Asha Tulsi from Brazil Village, coming from her daughter Sasha, son Avinash, husband Andy, mom Helen, and the whole family. Happy 46th birthday, wishing you many more years to come, filled with good health and happiness. They love you. Enjoy your day. 3 more. Wishing Farid Mohammed a happy birthday. May Allah bless him with good health, long life, and happiness. He's a wonderful, dedicated husband. Nice man. Big up yourself and enjoy your birthday. Two more. Oh, this is Miss Sylvia. Yeah, this is Miss Sylvia again. Yeah, that is Miss Sylvia with Barrackport at the first run, Stephan run. Easy, Miss Sylvia, God, bad girl. And finally, and of course, Miss Sylvia, happy birthday from the whole El Socorro crew, Chucky and the whole Stragglers crew as well. Stragglers have the Juve coming up, registration is on. And finally, happy 13th birthday to Amir Julian from his mother Chelsea, grandparents, cousins, uncles, and aunts. May you see many, many more. God bless you always, Amir. Nice man, nice shirt. So I'll tell you what, that's it for today, people. And tomorrow we got Ved Siriramon. So we're going to have him on in the first hour. And he's going to talk about the $1 billion in US and the shutting down of the Panama Canal and the effects that will have on Trinidad and Tobago and trade. So look out for that conversation tomorrow. Until then, have a great day. We out.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
All right, so we bringing back sexy in 2025, and again, ready for that. Oh, you see this gone in 2025. Sexy coming back, people, and part of the sexy coming back movement is we headed to the Dial Fitness Club for workouts on our Friday. So you're going to be seeing me at the gym with our personal trainer every Friday leading up to Carnival Friday. We got any push-ups in? Yeah, man. Working the chest. 97, 98, 99, 100, and one for good measure. 101, 102, 103. I could go whole day, you know, to the trainers that they're going to give to me. I let you know, I ready. We're going to get some curls in. You see the form? Shoulder press. Because we want to work the back too. We want good form on the back. Because part of the back is bringing sexy back at the Dial Fitness Club. We're going to get it in. You see that? Hulk Hogan thing. We're going to get it in. We're ready to go. Because the Dial Fitness Center, I know they're going to bring it. But we're ready for them. We coming.
New Charles chocolate with 0 sugar added. Charles guilt-free chocolate goodness.